Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of the video diaries. I know I said I was going to put this out yesterday, but the day kind of got away from me. This week I'm not going to do a top 5 because, one, my camera was not working for most of the week because the batteries kept dying, and therefore I don't have pictures. And two, there was so much stuff going on this week that was really hard to pick even a top 5 to do. So, this week started out classes, which is a lot of fun because I have one class on Mondays and then 3 classes on Thursdays. So Monday started off theater class, and that was a lot of fun because there's about 12 of us in that class, and we're going to go see Shakespearean plays that are going on throughout London. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to do that. Tuesday started off my internship, which I love where I work. It is so much fun. I actually work in a family center in the nursery working with kids that are 2 to 3 years old. And yeah, it was really a very interesting first day. I work Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so Tuesday was my first day, and then Wednesday I came in and actually got a couple hugs from a couple of the kids, and I'm like, I've only been here for one day. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it here. um, Yeah, Wednesday night we actually went to the Criterion Theater and went to go see. Oh, what was it? I got the ticket here. Sorry. Um, it was called The 39 Steps, and that was a really funny play. It was a play that had only 4 actors in it, which was very interesting to see. Um, it was a lot of fun just to finally get out and see another play because it'd been a kind of a rough week up until um, Wednesday, and that brought some comic relief, which was very needed. Thursday was very busy. Oh my gosh, Thursday took forever. Um, Thursday, I had British Experience seminar with our director, Mark, and that was at like 9:15. And then at 10, we had our Contemporary Britain class, which was, it's going to be a very interesting class because we're covering a lot of different topics in 10 weeks. So it'll be a very interesting class to take. Um, and then I had seminar after that at noon, which is part of the Contemporary Britain class. And it's going to be a very interesting class, I can tell, just for the fact that there's so much stuff that's all knit into it, I guess. Um, how do I explain that? Like, we have to give an intro to one of the topics in our seminars, and I'm doing the monarchy of Great Britain, which includes the Queen and Prince Harry and stuff like that, and looking back on the history. So that'll be fun. Um, After seminar, I had religion class, which will also be very interesting because I feel like I'm almost being quizzed on my religion, which I don't really know. It's kind of odd. It is very odd actually, because the class is supposed to look at all the different religions that make up London, and mostly we're focusing on Christianity, which I am a Christian and have in my entire life. Um, so Thursday we started talking about just what do Christians believe in and different stuff like that. And I had said something, and the teacher literally went off on a 30-minute rant about how it can mean anything, it can mean something else. I'm like, okay, I just gave my what I know, but as long as I firmly believe, as long as I keep my roots in what I firmly believe, I think I'll be able to pass the class. And just finally get through the finally get through the class. I feel really bad though because there's another girl in my class and she's a theology major, so she's already studying this, and she was getting kind of looked at as an expert on the field, and she's just like, don't really know what to do. So that was an interesting class. After that, Amanda and I went to Primark to try and find a belt. And here's the bad thing about Primark is that prices are very cheap, and I get distracted very easily. So instead of coming out with a belt like I needed to, I couldn't find one, by the way. I came out with like 6 different shirts and panda gloves that matched my hat. So that was fun. That was my Thursday. And then I ended up having to go back and do laundry because Friday we left for Stonehenge and I need to pack. Um, we left about 8 a.m. on Friday to go to Stonehenge, which is about an hour away, which it was incredible to see because you always hear about the 7 great wonders of the world, and this is one of them. And no one really knows much about it. All we know is that there's rocks that are missing because if you look at original paintings of it, it's a full circle, and this one, well, Stonehenge now, is missing rocks, and some rocks have fallen over and stuff like that. Um, so it was really cool to get to see that. We got an audio guide that we can listen to all the way around, but that kind of got annoying, so I turned mine off. Um, but yeah, we stayed there until for about an hour, I think, and just getting to walk around, take pictures, and stuff like that. After that, we headed to the lovely city of Bath, which is absolutely gorgeous. I loved it there. I want to move there. I was telling my parents that the other day, and they're like, "No, you're coming back home." Like, I know, but I can always dream. Um, the city of Bath is absolutely gorgeous. It was designed by the Romans because of the sulfuric water that was good for Roman baths. So we actually got to go see one of the bathhouses. And if you've smelled sulfur, it smells like rotten eggs. Surprisingly, this one didn't. Like, it didn't smell as bad. You could still smell it, but it didn't smell as bad, which was really good. What else did we do? We actually got to see a couple of weddings that were at the Abbey in Bath. And it was really cute because if you've seen the royal wedding, you saw all the crazy funky hats. They actually do that wear that to a lot of weddings. So it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to see all the different funky hats that were there. And that was pretty much it. Later that day, we actually went to a pub called the Pig and Fiddle, which was the name is very interesting. The pub we to go eat. Sorry, the name's very interesting, and the food was really good. So that was fun. And then this Saturday we went to a rugby match. We actually got to meet up with one of the players and one of the coaches, which was really nice because I got a picture of the player and he is very good looking. He's married, but he was very good looking. You can ask our assistant director Jen that. You can ask Amanda that, and they will both tell you the same thing. Rugby is American football. Sorry, my laptop went off. There we go. Rugby is American football meets soccer on steroids. My goodness, it was fantastic to see because it's very not violent. It's very quick paced, and they don't have like pads on like American football players do, and they don't have helmets. It's just them. And I'm like, I would never want to play this game because I don't want to get hurt. So, we were watching it. It took about 2.5 hours to go see that. And it was an absolutely amazing time to go see it. After that, what did we do after that? After that, we kind of just went back to, we were staying at a hostel up on the hill. And so we went back to the hostel, and a couple of us were going out later to the pub to go get dinner, which was a lot of fun because this last week I've actually connected a lot more with some kids that are in the program, mostly kids from Texas because a lot of the kids from Iowa I knew, it's very good to finally get out and finally talk to them because I've been having this feeling like I am alone here, and it's been really hard, but finally getting out and getting to talk to the other kids, has been really good for me. So we all hung out at the pub on Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night. Sorry. On Saturday night, and that was pretty much it for Saturday. Sunday, we left for Avebury around 10 o'clock, and Avebury is it's a little country village. It's about an hour away from Bath. So if you're keeping track right now, we were 3 hours out of London. Yeah, it's an hour out of Bath, and they have these stone circles that engulf this little town. And so we were going to go check those out. And if you look on my Facebook, if you're friends with me, you'll see a video. Actually, no, you can look on YouTube. Sorry. You'll see a video that says Maddie D scales a rock at stone circles in Avebury. That had to be the highlight of the day because I was talking to this guy who I go to school with. His name is Matt. And I'm like, I gave him a challenge to go and scale one of the rocks. He's like, no, no. And then after the tour guide had moved on, he all of a sudden I see him take a running start and gets up on this rock and starts climbing it. So I'm getting a video of it, obviously. And I was amazed he actually made it to the top. He skinned his shin trying to come back down, which was funny, but he made it all the way to the top, and I was proud of him because I'm like, I couldn't do that. And so that was one of the highlights of that trip. That was it for Avebury. We left around 2:30-ish to get back to London. We actually got back early because we were supposed to get back at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and we actually got back at like 4:30. Which was really good for it being 3 hours away, and traffic was terrible. Oh my gosh, traffic coming back into London was absolutely horrible. So yeah, then last night Amanda and I did her video diary for her YouTube account, and then we watched the a cappella choir and the Sweet concert online last night, which was weird for us to watch that because it was 4 o'clock there and it was like 10 o'clock here. Also showed it's like, okay, they're doing good. They're doing really good right now because they're both getting ready for winter tour. Acapella choir's getting ready for spring tour because they're going to Brazil, and Swee's getting ready for their winter tour. I don't remember where they're going though. So yeah, that's pretty much my week in a nutshell. It was a very busy week, but a good week nonetheless. This week, hopefully, will be just as interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a top 5 in this week. Because this week we go to the London Eye and take a trip around the London Eye, which will be really fun. Because once you get up to the top, you see like all of London, which is gonna be absolutely incredible. So hopefully, my camera will hold out for that. And that's pretty much all for this week. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you still want to keep tabs on me if you already haven't. And for those on Facebook that are my friends, check out my pictures from this week. My computer likes to turn off on me. I apologize. Check out my pictures from this last week, and also check out my videos on YouTube from Maddie D scales a rock to a rugby match, which was just a little snippet of what happened. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye!